Operation New Blood is coming to Rainbow Six Siege. In this video, we'll go over the recruit rework, the nerfs to Solus and Fenrir, some changes coming to Satdium, and more. As always, a massive thank you to Ubisoft for inviting me to play the new season early. Before we start, can we please get an F in chat for Recruit, because he has just been replaced by Striker on attack and Sentry on defense. Striker and Sentry are both 2 health and 2 speed operators, and you will be able to fully customize them with headgear and uniforms, just like every other operator in the game. For loadouts, Striker has access to the M4 and M249 for primaries, and the 5.7 USG and the ITA-12S shotgun for secondaries, while Sentry has access to the Commando 9 and M870 shotgun for his primary weapons, and the C75 auto and super shotty for his secondaries. Striker and Sentry do not have any unique gadgets, but instead, they have the ability to bring 2 different sets of secondary gadgets into the round. For example, Striker on attack can bring a set of impact EMPs as well as heartbeat charges, and Sentry can equip deployable shields and barbed wire at the same time. However, they cannot bring 2 sets of the same gadget, but other than that, they can bring any combination of secondary gadgets that they want. Now that they are normal operators, that means that only one of them can be picked in a round, meaning that we can sadly no longer do recruit-only rushes. Let's move over to balancing. This season, both Solus and Fenrir received some much-deserved nerfs. Let's start with Solus. First, and probably her biggest change, her Spec IO glasses will no longer work in the prep phase, which will finally allow drones to get into position and have a look at what the defenders are doing and make changes accordingly without getting instantly destroyed as soon as they enter the building. When the prep phase ends, the gadget will become available as usual. The duration has been halved from 20 seconds down to 10 seconds, and if you are not satisfied with those nerfs, the Spec IO glasses must now be fully charged in order to be activated. So if you only use it for a few seconds, you cannot immediately reactivate it like you used to do before. And to add the cherry on top, the range of the gadget has also been reduced, so now you will have to put yourself a bit closer to danger to get the same information. For secondary gadgets, she has also had her impact grenades replaced by proximity alarms. This is only part 1 of the changes. They are going to try and do the same thing they did with Grim, so Solus has more changes lined up in Season 3. Fenrir also got some nerfs this season. For starters, his mines have been reduced from 5 to 4, and his codes have been reduced from 3 to just 2. But the positive thing about this change is that he now gets his codes refunded when the mines get destroyed, which is a really good thing because now his mines are no longer bulletproof. So you do need to be a bit more careful now on where you place them because they can be very easily destroyed. For secondary gadgets, he has had his barbed wire taken away and replaced by observation blockers. And speaking of barbed wire, I'm not sure if this was intended or not, but apparently barbed wire does damage now, which is really interesting. Changes have been made to Satdium this season. They reduced the use of the bulletproof glass near objective sites, meaning that now attackers can just simply place drones outside while being able to completely see the defenders through the glass, which makes it so much easier to defend. Not gonna lie, I always felt like the bulletproof glass placements on the map were just terrible to play against and a massive oversight from Ubisoft's part, so I'm very glad to see them finally addressing it. Versus AI has also received some updates this season. For maps, you can now play on Nighthaven and Coastline, and the AI can now play as Vigil and Thunderbird, while the players can play as Ace, Hibana, and Blackbeard. They also added a new drill called the Endless Drill. In this drill, dummies keep spawning in every room and in every floor up to a maximum of 60 minutes, completely uninterrupted, and the way it works is that you are assigned to clear a floor, and once you clear that floor, you get assigned the next one, so on and so forth, for up to 60 minutes. If the aggressive target option is turned on, you will get notified on how much damage you have taken in the last few seconds on the bottom left. In Operation New Blood, Ubisoft will be introducing memberships to Siege. A membership will set you back $10 a month or $80 for a whole year, and for that you will get exclusive customization items that will not be available in the shop. On every rebilling date, you will be given access to the premium battle pass and its benefits, such as the 10% discount in the shop, 10 battle pass tokens, and 1 Bravo pack. On the 28th of every month, you will get access to 1 full epic bundle and 1 legendary item. This legendary item is part of a bundle that will be given piece by piece every month over the course of the season. So if you want the full legendary bundle of the current season, you will have to be subscribed for all of the 3 months. Players who remain members for an entire season will get an operator card as a bonus. Players who join within the first week of season 2 will get an exclusive epic bundle and 600 credits. This season, the marketplace will finally be coming out of beta and will be available to all players. The only requirement that you will need to have in order to unlock access is to be over level 25. Other than that, you are all free to sell and buy skins from the community. The marketplace was a fantastic addition to Siege, and I'm really excited to see it finally coming out of beta. They also made some changes to standard this season. From now on, players will be able to filter maps, meaning that they can choose between presets of only ranked maps, only non-ranked maps, or all maps, which is amazing. Attrition will also make a return for a limited time between June 18th and July 2nd. If you're not familiar with the game mode, basically after every round, the operators that were played will no longer be playable for the rest of the match. I never played this game mode myself, but I'm really looking forward to trying it out. That's all I have for you today. A big thank you once again to Ubisoft for inviting me to play the new season early, and I will see you all in the next one.